What did he say to her? Wagwan people dems. Just watch some song you must go who absolutely just and what I'm really conscious of in this channel, yeah, is that obviously people come for the stuff that they like, but I definitely think it's worth just having a little mooch around at some other stuff, because you might find someone who, like, for example, my Patreon members now, I trust them so much in terms of what they recommend to me, because I'm like, yeah, I feel like you just get me, like you get the kind of stuff I'm going to enjoy, do you know what I mean? And like, it's very, 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 very rare that like someone suggests something I'm like, I don't know about that. But even if it's not in my wheelhouse, like one of my patrons, one of my newest ones, Sarita, shout out Serena, sent me, which I will share on YouTube actually. What are they called? Called Ghost, and the song she wanted to react to was Mary on a Cross, live in Tampa. And I was like, okay, and on the front of it wasn't really my cup of tea, I didn't think. I was like, oh, you're gonna push me out my comfort zone here. And actually watching it, like, I went in being like, this is out my comfort zone, but actually I found it really interesting. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be something I'm gonna be like, oh, that's in my Spotify 100 list for me personally, but it was still really interesting. And I think that is what I just like with my channel, in that it's so eclectic. There's so many different things on here. So I'm just saying, if there's anyone else on here you think, oh, maybe I might check those out, like, because people keep talking about them, check them out. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this video is from Morissette and mine, who already I can see in this pink dress looks amazing. So I recently reacted to her performing with David Foster, and Catherine McPhee, who you very rightly advised me that she was part of American Idol. That's where I knew her from. I was like, I definitely recognise that name. I don't know where she got in it, but I remember her being, she was one of the ones anyway, and a very early on American Idol as well. Like, it wasn't one of the late ones, I don't think. And didn't know that she was married to David Foster either. Like, that threw me a little bit. I'm like, what? They're married? But okay, heavy days. And obviously they did the, so Morissette did Never Enough, and then they came back and they both performed the Bodyguard medley. And I think there's a lot of agreement in my sentiment that I was like, it didn't really float my boat, Catherine's bit. Like, not to say that she can't sing, like, do you know what I mean? Like, but I think someone hit the nail on the head. It just lacked a little bit of soul, I think, and having those kind of like deep, rich, velvety, like, vibrato tones, and you know, it was just a little bit too pretty, like. And then people compared it to the Dolly Parton version, but I really like the Dolly Parton version as well. I mean, I like Dolly Parton, I think she's sick, but I just didn't really enjoy the Catherine one. I didn't. Like, again, no shade to her. And then you said Morissette did it for the rest of the time on her own. I mean, I would love to have been a fly on the wall in that conversation that was like, listen, I love you, wife, yeah, but if you could just step back and let the phoenix rise. So let me stop chatting. This is Morissette and mine doing the Bodyguard medley on day 2, all by herself. Oh, she looks amazing. I love that dress. And the hair up and all the tones. Let's flip that hair.
Take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you.
So much depth in her voice.
I don't really need to go very much further. I'll never have to go where you don't follow. I will hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. But don't make me close one more day. I don't wanna hurt anymore.
That voice. What did he say to her?
Morissette, thank you so much. Amazing. Beautiful. Come back another night, you'll see her.
Come back another night, you'll see her again. Guys. Sorry, I just, I can't. that was. She should have just done it from the beginning. And listen, Catherine, this is no offense to you. Anything you've probably even said, yo, take it and go. Take it and go. Because realistically, like, I mean, it's not even a question, is it? Let's be honest. It's not even a question. The time that she took in building up both songs, yeah, like both songs. And I feel like she attacked them both differently. I feel like there was so much like, don't make me close. Like she was at one point on the floor, cradling like, yo, don't make me. Like she was like committed, and you know, these songs people have been singing for the longest time, yeah. And when you deep them in terms of what they're really singing about, like it's really difficult to watch like really young people. I'm not saying that young people can't go through stuff and young people have, but it's layered in such a way that it's like, yo, I need to believe you. Do you know what I mean? I need to believe what you're singing about. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like I have nothing. If anything, I think this performance of I Have Nothing was even better than the first one. I heard lots of like little Phoenix cry cracks coming through there. Do you know what I mean? Like just they're always coming at the right place, just to like, but it never sounds off. It's just like, I just love that. I love that. And then that segue, that beautiful segue into I Will Always Love You. She's just, her ability to kind of toy with her voice, where she's got the power of an absolute like bulldozer, right? I mean, I came in like a wrecking ball. It's amazing. But then she's got the delicacy of like like a dandelion and like a summer breeze. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just so delicate, and she took so much time with it. And even when she got to the big crescendo, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, that next chorus, she didn't do it like Whitney did it. Like she kind of elongated. And like that, she did that longer than like you would have expected it in the original. But I mean, that was just leaps. Like it's not even in the same ballpark. It's not even in the same league. There is no comparison to her version of I Will Always Love You and to the one that we heard last time. And again, I'm saying all of this without there being any like, you know, rudeness to Catherine. This is literally, this is no offense to no one, it's just musically like that depth. You can't, if you don't have that, you just don't have that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just really, and I just find it really interesting as well that like I don't remember at the end of that David Foster being just like amazing wife amazing. Do you know what I mean? And he was just like, yo, that was sick. You want to see that again? Come again tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it says something when your own hubby's like, nah, fam, like, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. That was so good. Morissette, and like I said, for the longest time, I didn't see Morissette doing any, like, I think I said to you before that, like, for me, when I first heard about her, everyone was like, oh my gosh, she blocked every artist out of the water. Now, I know a lot of you will still say she can sing Beyonce out of the water and stuff. Now, I personally am still a little bit on, like, I'm not quite there with you guys like that. That's just me personally. I might be the only one. I'm okay with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my homie, that's my boo, that's my B. Do you know what I mean? But I remember saying that, like, when I heard her sing some Beyonce songs, and it didn't make me miss the original, which is a big statement. Hear what I'm saying there? It didn't make me miss the original. It didn't make me miss Beyonce. That's when I knew for me. I was like, that she's the real deal. And like she's singing Whitney at a caliber that like I can't really think of many people that have sung at that caliber of her before. I do want to watch the Glennis Grace version of Run to You. Just talking in bits because I feel that's important to watch because I still haven't seen that where she's in that like dress thing, that kind of goldy dress. I'm sure one of my long-standing YouTube fam, Stu, I'm sure he told me about that, so I need to watch that. But anyway, what I'm saying is that was the absolute, I'm gonna swear, so bear with me, but that was the shit. That was so good. It was so good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I would love to know what people thought. I mean, it's already had 176,000 views. I mean, people love it. People love it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know whether this is what like each of the days, because I mean, even like just for like the outfits, because she looks really good. She looks really good. But yeah, and when she flipped that her ponytail at the beginning, I was like, I am committed to this. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And again, I do have a Patreon, and any support there would be amazing, because any support, you know what I'm saying, any support, thank you. But yeah, big love to you all, and hope to see you on the next one.